Good golden morning, y'all. um, so I was watching these videos. Y'all know what I do in the mornings, right? So this is the second time I seen this. I had forgotten about it, but it's the second time I seen this. Did y'all see the video where the dude in New York? I think it's New York. He rents an apartment, right? And he works out of town, but he rented an apartment, paid for the whole nine and everything, moved all his stuff in and that and that and that. He was gone for 2 days. 2 days. And these jokers done changed the locks of his apartment, done moved all his shit out. I guess sold his shit. I don't know. They took his TV off the wall, the whole nine, and 30, put 30 bunk beds. 30. So that would be what, 60 some odd kids could fit in. All these bunk beds had a little kid, like sleeping bags, and they all smelled like pee and stuff. I mean, these bunk beds smell like pee and stuff. When a dude gets back, right? He gets back, and there's these two like old locks, like fake locks. They don't work. They don't go to nothing. Okay, they're just on the door. Okay. Well, these jokers done drilled through those locks. Put a fucking one of those locks with the little safety code on it. Put that on his door. Well, he calls the cops. He's like, "Look, I just signed a lease for these people. Like, this is my house." Da 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 da. The cops tell him to break that lock off. He breaks the lock off. This dude's like, I don't know, 6'5". He's pretty tall. Okay, he breaks the lock off, goes inside, sees a fucking bunk bed in his kitchen. I mean, it don't have no mattresses or nothing on it, but sees a bunk bed in his kitchen. And he's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but he keeps saying the Jews, okay? Saying that the Jews, they made arrangements with him to rent this apartment, make a lease, and that and that and that. He contacts the people. He says, "Look, why is my apartment locked down? You know, this, that, and another." They say, we don't know. We're going to look into it. Then they quit answering the phone. I mean, all kinds of shit. Have y'all heard about that? That shit, y'all need to look that up. That shit's crazy. Could you imagine? You rent a place. You move all your shit in. You go to work like normal. You go to work. You come home 2 days later, and your key don't work to your apartment. They got a lock on it. You manage to look inside, because he was going to the windows and shit, right? Managed to look inside, sees fucking 30 motherfucking bunk beds and none of your shit. Your shit's fucking gone. What do you do? He said, what do you do? What do I do? Who do I go after? He said, I don't even know who to go after, because these people presented themselves as management, like they're managers. They had a legal lease that looked normal, okay, the whole nine. He's like, I don't even know who to go after for my shit. I don't even know who to sue or nothing. What do you do, people? What do you do? He was like, I don't know. I don't have no idea. These people are imposters. I don't even know their names. He was tripping. He had a sister over there. It was crazy. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up. That's just wild. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? You come home from wherever you're at, be on vacation, work, what have you. You come home and your lock's been changed, and all your shit that was inside your apartment, your paid rent apartment, you paid it, is gone. And there's 30 fucking bunk beds in there. What would you do? Anyway, I got the Mystic Love Oracle and the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. I've combined two. Shuffled, and this is what fell out, okay? I also put these, the notes from the Twin Flame. So this is what I got. The first one is outdated thinking, old school conditioning, someone's replaying something over and over in their head, okay? Like something that they did. Um, um, this could be something that they did to somebody that was like a new relationship, like you and somebody had met or something. It was a brand new relationship. It wasn't like y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend, wasn't labeled or anything like that. This is somebody that might have met you. They may have been working or something. I don't know, but they ghosted, okay? At the very beginning of the relationship. Like at the very, very beginning of the relationship, they ghosted you, okay? They've been feeling guilt over that. Because it says old school, new love in the runner. Okay? This is somebody that it might have been love at first sight for them, okay? And they panicked, okay? Maybe first time they ever felt what love was, okay? It might have made them feel sick or some shit, and they might have panicked and freaked out, okay? This is showing like someone ghosted out, left, and they just keep replaying the events over and over and over and over again, okay? They thought that they would just be able to let it go, okay? But they're not able to let it go, okay? It goes from old school, new love to the runner, which that's ghosting. And then it says shock. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and transformation, okay? Which leads to paradise, which is happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and honeymoon phase. Somebody, it looks like we're going to say an acquaintance, somebody that you might have met, things were good, and then they were gone, okay, from the past, okay. Apparently they're coming back. It says you lit the way for them. You light up my world. It says inner growth, and it says I wish we could be together forever. So I'm going to show them to you, okay. So this is something like. Let me explain what I'm saying to you, okay? Say you were out, I don't know, you met somebody. Say you struck up some type of conversation or something struck your fancy. And you were kind of interested. Maybe you made out, maybe you kissed or something. I don't feel so much like there was a date as it was just brief, intimate moments, okay? So in these brief, intimate moments, there were signs. There was some kind of signs saying something to you like this is a soul connection, okay? Well, it scared that person, okay? Whoever that person was, it scared them. Because this could have been just like I don't even want to say a one-night stand, because it's not that. Could have been involved. You could have had an intimate relation with this person one time, okay? Other than like kissing and making out, okay? But whatever that feeling that they fell in love with you. I'm telling you, and ran off. They got scared and ran off, okay? Because of the way you made them feel. It was so high energy that they ran off and didn't leave you no kind of explanation, or they were just gone, okay? I don't know if they ran off or what, okay? But they was afraid of the powerful feelings that they were having, okay? There's other things involved here, but they're not talking about that. This is talking about emotions and feelings and such like that, that they want to convey, okay? So take this as it resonates. This was somebody you possibly didn't know. Like, this was somebody that like wasn't even, they're not even connected to people that you do know. Do you understand? It was like a by chance meeting. You met this person, then all of a sudden they were gone, okay? Or it could have been vice versa. You could have been gone, because of fear. This is to do with someone's fear of love, fear of intimacy. Okay, and someone's had a realization. It's like the light went off. Okay, that you make them happy. Man, y'all, this is it's something like that. Because they were working or something, I'm telling you. They were feeling the feelings. They were trying not to feel those feelings. They were stepping out, doing all kinds of shit, trying to, like, immediate. How do I explain that? Like, they were trying to replace you. Trying to be like, okay, fucking around with a bunch of other people, trying to see if they felt the same thing with them, with those people. Does that make sense? Okay, we got a mask. We got inner growth. And this person knows how immature that was. Like, they understand that those actions were immature, but at the time it wasn't. They didn't feel it like that. Okay, They weren't observing it like that. You were new. It was like, oh, this person don't even know me. Look, that fell out. You understand? This person was like, oh, I don't even know them, man. I don't. I'm just gonna take off. Because they was feeling some feelings. Okay. Actually, they was running from their own self. Okay. So let's find out what these mystic love cards want to say about it. Okay. So tell me about this, the runner part. Tell me about the runner part. It says hammer, sabotage. It says working on it and repairing. Someone's getting you a ring. Making you a ring, getting you something made special for you. They sabotaged their own self through running. They were running away from their own self. And this was like a one night stand. Y'all, that's crazy. They're obsessed. This is making me think of the Lord of the Rings. Okay? This person is obsessed. My precious, my precious. My precious is never gonna talk to me. I've lost my precious. I swear that's what I'm hearing, y'all. Anyway, it says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it and repairing. It says not today. And this person's experiencing blockages. This person's coming towards their flame. They're experiencing blockages. I'm telling you, it says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. They self-sabotaged. Okay, tell me what else. This is about the runner, y'all. Because I said clarify the runner. What? Some kind of chaos. It says ex-lover. These all fell to the floor. It says narcissist, love bombing, grave, inner growth, and heartbroken. No second chances with an ex-lover. Narcissist. Not today. Sabotage. Y'all see this, right? So something happened in the past. Unhealthy attachment. Somebody was obsessed. It says no contact. Not today. Whoa, I can't believe how these fell out. Oh, man, I done mixed them up. Some bitch. I done had them straight too. It says silence. No contact. The grave. Why? Why are you saying the grave? Heart broke. Shattered. This is an X. The snake. Competition, looking over your shoulders, cutting it out. This karmic relationship. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Someone's trying to love bomb you from the past. Sabotage, not today. This is about the runner. This is about who ghosted. The one that took off was afraid of the relationship, afraid of the intimacy. That's getting cut out. It's getting cut out. It says wedding rings behind heartbreak and shattered. This was an ex-husband? And then it says hookups and one-night stands. Mimicking. Heartbreak. Backstabbing. So somebody chose, telling you, whoever this karmic person, the snake, chose the other woman. Why would this runner be coming back? They're trying to sabotage something. It's karmic. Resentments. Okay, help me understand this. Something's being cut out. Not today. There's some kind of boundaries set up against an ex. Okay, so let me ask. Because whenever this, it's almost as if your ex sent somebody in to hit you with a one-night stand or to love bomb you. That person felt feelings for you. Tell me. It says the chaser. This is to clarify the runner, y'all. These cards are to clarify the runner, okay? I'm clarifying the runner right here, okay? I'm telling you, it's like your ex sent somebody to sabotage you, okay? And that person felt feelings for you and left and ran away. Because of the guilt. They felt guilt. Could have been your ex's new partner. Look at this. On the last card, the card here said marriage. Wedding rings. This says engagement. So, Collective's ex got engaged to someone else, and that person is the one been sending people in to attack Collective. It says mirror. So somebody is, it's like someone's trying to, it's like the ex's new love is jealous of you. Trying to, like, copy you. Trying to, like, take your place. I know that sounds wild. But that's what it looks like. Why? Why would they, either one of them, why would either one of them trying to sabotage Collective? Like, Collective don't fuck with them. Collective don't mess with their ex. So why are they doing this? It says key on the ring. Because your ex still in love with you. Your ex compares this new person to you. Unconventional, stringing along. I'm telling you, something is evolving from the past, releasing the past. Your ex say to this new one, well, that's not the way she did it. It's not how she did it. Say shit like that to this new woman, that new woman's mad, jealous, and wants you out of, just gone, like she wanted you deleted. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You understand? Like you ain't got shit to do with it. I'm trying to tell y'all, a hater directed this new love to you. This could have been somebody that you met somewhere sometime in the past. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do what this person wanted them to do to you. They couldn't do it. Now they're living in some type of regret that told this person that they did it. They told this person that they attempted or something to that effect. Okay? Oh, I am famous. Shit. You know that this ain't my first rodeo. Okay? People know who Gene Bean is all over the world, not they? Okay? Anyhows. Yeah. This has something to do with an ex relationship. God dang, that's so fucking crazy, man. I mean, because you would blame your ex, right? You would say, oh, my ex, da-da-da, jealous, da-da-da. But it's not the ex, it's their new mate. Responsible for whatever this wanted to delete you. They get compared. I'm telling y'all, they get strung along or what have you. It's because your ex is still in love with you and they feel some type of guilt. I don't know. That's crazy. But this person compares. They sabotage. Your ex sabotages their new relationship by comparing their new love with you. No matter how long they've been with them. They could have been with them for years. But they getting worse about it. Well, if I had still been with Gene Bean or whatever, if I'd have still been with her, then we wouldn't have this problem. Da, 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 da. Just saying shit like that to the new, even though the new is old. This new person could have been with your ex longer than you was. And they still do it. Your ex still does it. Compares you and them. That relationship long gone for you. You don't even fucking nothing about it, okay? It says mask, not showing true self. I shuffled them and cut them again, y'all. Let me show y'all. It says the runner, fear of intimacy, running away. It says romantic feelings. And it says friends and influences. Somebody is wearing a mask. I'm trying to tell you. The person, it's hard to just say it so you can follow along. Your ex's new person sent somebody to love bomb you. They wanted you deleted. Okay, they did. Alright. That person that came in to love bomb you, they did the deed. They did what was asked of them. Okay? But they felt some type of feelings for you. Okay? Because this was supposed to be a little bit longer drawn out. Okay? But it ended up being like a love bomb, like a... This person swooped in, y'all was kissing and making out and that and that and that. You might have had a one-night stand, but it didn't seem that that's what was going to happen. Like, you wasn't just planning to have a one-night stand with this person. Y'all, things led up to, and y'all got intimate, and then they ghosted. Just out of nowhere. Okay? There was feelings flying. Y'all had all kinds of feelings flying for each other. To a point, it was felt like an obsession. Okay? And then they ghosted. Then they left. You haven't heard nothing. Like, they were gone. Like, I mean, you live in a tiny little bitty town. And this motherfucker was just poof, vanished. Like, where did they go? Like, and they didn't really know many people, as far, or maybe you didn't know many people to even ask, how are they doing? Do you know how they're doing? Do you have any information on them? There was nobody like that for you to even, because this person was sent in this little tiny town specifically to attack you. They did and fell in love with you. Do you understand? they felt caught feelings. I'm telling you, it says non-committed independent. Look, they call romantic feelings. You were doing something all by yourself. This person has, I know it sounds so contradictory, but this person has the utmost respect for you. They couldn't do what they was asked to do. They were doing it. They were doing it. They was doing, because they was getting paid. They was doing it. And when they got to a specific point, they caught feelings. This person just all of a sudden disappeared. They're coming back. They're saying they're coming back. Okay? It says unexpected all of a sudden. They're coming back, baby. Unexpected all of a sudden. Friends. A friend. And when they come back, they most likely gonna try to approach you and act like y'all are friends still, and then try to explain something to you. It says ex-lover, old sparks, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression and arriving. So somebody's about to give you something. It looks like they may be giving you what they got paid. It says new, non-committed. It says Phoenix, a new phase, regrowth. It says changed mind and arising from the ashes, the Phoenix. It says ghosted, disappeared. Look at here. They gonna tell you who sent them. This is a match. This is a match. This ghosted and disappearing. This person left because of the feelings that they were. Y'all are connected. Y'all are connected. This is the other one of the two ones that make the bigger one. And they're coming back. It looks like they're coming back for confessions or man, why does it feel like they was watching that person? Like this is something that this person has done before. Like trying to take a contract out on somebody. I'm telling you. It says camera. They've been watching this person. The one that was trying to take you out. That's why they're undercover. That's why this hitman is an undercover. How much do you really know about your ex's new wife? Nothing? Maybe but just her name? That's crazy. Ain't got nothing to do with you though. But yeah, jealous of you. Look at here. Divine timing. Believe in the right timing. Believe in it. I promise you. Collective, y'all. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm trying to tell you. Your ship's coming in. This is something about celebration. A happily single. You're about to get some kind of fucking paid. Unexpected all of a sudden. Take what resonates. Y'all, it says 30. some kind of exposure, you're about to find out. On everything, you're about to find out something about interference. I can't make it up, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna put these up and go to the. I'm gonna see what the love notes say. We got ghosted and disappearance. Y'all take it if it resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. Leave something down in the comments. Let me know what in your scenario. Am I saying what happened in your scenario? Somebody was in your life for briefly, very briefly. Okay, and there was sparks flying, and you was acting stupid, like puppy love and all that bullshit. Okay, I'm telling you. And then they were gone. You couldn't get no kind of information about them. Actually, you were told they went to jail. So, you know, that kind of made it be it would be an extended period of time before you would see them again. Okay? But they didn't go to jail. They might have went to jail for the scene, but they didn't stay in jail. They weren't in jail. They went somewhere else. My love for you is stronger than ever. Could have went to a rehab. That could have been some type of stipulation. This person's an undercover cop. What would you like to say to collective? Give me 2 cards out of these love notes. What would you like to say to collective? 2 cards. Man, that card flipped all the way over. We're not going to take it. If they fall on the table, I just want to see what it says. Time will tell. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, give me 2 cards and what this other half wants to say to collective. This one that's coming back. 2 cards on the table, face down. It says, I can't, not right now. And it says, I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. Contradicting themselves. Do you miss me the way I miss you? I guess you never know. I'm just saying. This person's losing it. I guess you'll never know if collective misses you the way that you miss them, because how are you gonna find out if you don't come to collective and ask collective? I'm just saying. You don't want to wait any longer, but you can't right now. What the fuck's that mean? 2 more cards. 2 more cards and what you want to say about that. Whatever that means. Will you help me? Our love is eternal. Help you do what? This person says they can't wait. They want you to help them. Help. I want to hold you in my arms. Well, you got to come face collective before you can hold anything. It says we've been together for lifetimes. This is your other half. They can't do something right now. Because something is divine timing. Okay, tell me what with the telepathy cards. What you would like to say telepathically, since you can't right now. Surprise. This is divine timing all day, y'all. How many times these cards showed up a surprise, like out of nowhere shit. Attract. Tell me, will you help me? Allure. Consider the situation. The only question out here is, will you help me? The only question out here is, will you help me? Clarify. Explain. Consider this situation carefully. Universe. The universe is guiding you towards the special someone. Just let everything take its course. What did it say yesterday? Tower in reverse. Just let everything fall into place as it should. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. I'm telling, look. Surprise. I cannot make this up. Surprise, surprise. True love appears when you least expect it. The universe is guiding you to that special someone. Consider the situation carefully. Surprise. Anything else out of the telepathy cards, and I'll get the letters out. Says recognition. The universe will help you recognize the signs and miracles. And it says soul recognition. Everything I've been telling from the very beginning of this reading. Telling you. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. The universe is helping you recognize the signs. What would y'all say soul recognition would be? The universe is sending you that special someone. Consider the situation carefully. This is soul recognition. This is like love at first sight. When you see this person, you're going to know. You're going to know because you know already. Take this as it resonates, collective. Treat the people you love with respect and you'll find relationships become stronger. You see this person, you're going to know. Consider this situation carefully. Take what resonates. Anything else out of these cards? Are you thinking about me too? One more card out of these love notes. I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Because they're taking care of some kind of business right now. It says, I'm yours forever and ever. I want to fall asleep next to you. What's the point of all of this? I don't know why it said, what's the point of all this? Maybe it was just in there, but there's no coincidences. I want to sleep to you. I want to sleep with you, next to you forever and ever. Now's not the right time. There's something to do with divine timing. When this person comes into your energy, you're going to know, y'all. It's soul recognition. Lumen de Lumine. You know, like on my other channel, it said Lumen de Lumine in the caption area or above my profile picture. That means I see the Christ light in you. A soul recognition that we're connected. So our souls were created at the same time, kind of deal. I recognize your soul. Even though I might not recognize your face, I recognize your soul because your soul where? Just saying. Understand? If this is resonating with y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Hit this bell. Hit this little bell, okay? There's a bell. Hit that stupid thing, okay? It's free, it don't cost you shit, and it only takes just a little tiny bit of energy to reach up and go. Then you get to see Gene Bean all the time. I'll be all up in your feed, on your algorithms. What do y'all want to say? Spiritual development. It says, apparently 2 spiritual development cards, because that one was damn sure trying to fucking come. I am guided by my higher self, which always wants me the best for me. I am blessed with deep inner wisdom and strength. You're strong spiritually. Very, very strong spiritually. You're guided by God that wants the best for you. They're telling you to use your intuition and trust God. That this is for the highest good. Whatever this connection is, you are definitely going to recognize this as a soul connection. Soul recognition. Get me? You're going to recognize this as a soul connection when it comes. You may have already recognized it as a soul connection at some point, and then doubted yourself because they ghosted. Okay? Don't doubt yourself, y'all. 144 it says up there. Don't doubt your telling you. Because this was such a brief interaction with this person. Tell me one card out of the fairies. Take what resonates, man. Somebody's coming in to confess to you that somebody else was trying to attack you. Looks like they had been preparing something, like a place for you to go. Good morning, Michael. How you doing this morning? I didn't see you yesterday. Fairy card. Give me one fairy card. Wait for winter. You're waiting on divine timing. Period. It says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Y'all, everything's pointing to this person coming around between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I was seeing that yesterday on the cards. It kept showing me Christmas shit. Somewhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're coming to celebrate. At a celebration. At a some type of celebration. So, Thanksgiving or Christmas is usually when the next celebrations. I mean, we have Halloween. Halloween's not a... That's a whole different... on a different level. Okay? People don't fucking get together and like have dinners and that shit, kind of shit on Halloween, okay? Halloween's more like partying, okay? I'm telling you. It says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Tell you what resonates. It's what the fairies want to tell you. Y'all really think out of 4 decks that I've used already, 4414, y'all, that I could make these so much coincide with one another to a point. Even this last card, you're going to get invited to some unexpected invitation out of somewhere. Something. This is all unexpected, all out of the clear blue sky. Like, all of it is all unexpected. All these cards say this. This is all coming out of nowhere. Divine timing. It says exercise. better get ready. You might be doing some extracurricular activities. Something about a new start. Look, this is to do with your birthright. It says obsessed dad figure. It said newborn to 2, and then it said 2 to 10, and then it said obsessed dad figure. Are you fucking trying to say, like, collect his dad's wife? Something to do with, it's the female. I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, I popped that figure out again. There's no way I could do that. Divine angel, give. Figures of authority. Locked up. Figures of authority locked up. Phone, email, social media. 45 to 50. Faded or dim. Laughing. Me time. Engaged. Champion victory. Somebody's getting locked up. Somebody's got proof, like pictures or something on their phone. Look, this might be who's getting locked up. Janice. Possibly she had a figure of authority come after you. Telling you, a crooked figure of authority was coming after you for sure. This bitch runs a fucking restaurant I call the Cop Cafe. I just don't understand how the chief can't see with his fucking eyes. How can he not see this unless he's part of it? That's the only other explanation. He has to be a part of this. Alright, anyhow, keep in mind, y'all. Alright, keep in mind that these letters, they've been exposing a lot of stuff that's happening out in the world right now. Like more than pertaining to the reading itself. So keep that in mind as I pull these letters, because there's something. Okay, let me explain. Spirit's going to pull out what is the highest good. Like what is the highest good of the energy. Okay? So when I pull these letters, what's going on in the world right now is of the higher importance over your love relationship. I'm just telling you. Okay? Your little love relationship, when you put it in perspective. Just saying. Okay, so keep that in mind when I pull these letters. But these letters are very important, because when the words come out, let me tell you how important these words are, okay? Because, like I told y'all, each of these letters represents a sigil, a symbol, a seal, a mark. They're alpha, beta. They're connected to frequency, okay? And when you put the letters together side by side, like as in spelling my name, J-E-A-N, that E and that A is super powerful. I'm telling you, it's starting with a J. The J has a number sequence that is connected to that number, the energy connected to that letter. I'm telling y'all, letters are sigils. They're seals. And when you put them all together in a name, it makes a curse, puts the magic together. Does that make sense? Okay. And did y'all know that if you write down the first initial of every month, that it says the name Jason D from July to December? The last 6 months of the year say a name. Jason D. Jason doesn't mean anything, like in spiritually. Jason doesn't mean anything. I be looking up names and what they mean and shit. Jason means derived from Jason and the Argonauts. Or the Argonauts, they're giants. They're hybrid giants. Y'all look this up. This ain't coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. Y'all just go look it up. Jason does not have a spiritual connotation. It means derived from Jason and the Argonauts. Okay? Now let me tell you this. This is so crazy. Y'all know that July and August was added into our calendar. Okay? From Julius Caesar and Augustus. Okay? So if you take them out of the, let's see where, I don't hardly have any room left on my little note thing. Let me see where I can write it at. Alright, so we got January, February, March, that's JFM. Then we got April, May. So we got JFM, AM. And then we got J. Now if we take out Julius Caesar and Augustus, July and August, that would take us to September, October, November, December. That says JFM, AM, JS, it says JFM, so it's ma'am, Jace, it says the word sun in it, okay? JFM, AM, and then it says J, sun, no A, okay? There's something about a sound. There's something about sound there. Okay? But I never really, I kind of knew that it said Jason in the calendar, but I never really put thought about it too much. Okay? But in essence, Jason kind of means hybrid giant. Okay? Like Nephilim. Means hybrid giant. The Iron Giant, put it together. I'm just saying, that's what the name Jason, go look it up. Okay, like Gene means merciful and gift from God. The same as John. Gene and John mean the same thing because the letters make the frequency. They're the same. Gene and John, Sean even is the same. Okay? As those three names. Jane, Joan, all of those are the same name. They carry the same frequency, so they have the same meaning. Gift from God and merciful. Okay? Gracious gift from God is what it is. Okay? Jason, which is my ex-husband's name, I looked all this stuff up because of these things, okay? Jason means nothing but merely derived from Jason and the Argonauts. Go look up what a fucking Argonaut is. That's so crazy. It's like he wasn't even real. Almost like he was a fucking... That is just crazy. Anyway, tell you what resonates. A J fell on the table. A blue jay. A blue jay. A blue jay fell on the table. Y'all, nothing is coincidence. These letters trying to write a book today, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Look, let me show it to you. That pow. Woo! Y'all hear about the dude? on an off subject. This is so fucking weird. I don't even know how they get a hold of this stuff. It doesn't make sense unless they're stealing it from a family member or something. There was a dude in, where was he? Anyway, I don't know what state he was in. Some place that has a place called Edmond. Okay, there's a place called Edmond in this state. So I'm not sure what state he was in. 5555 when I say this. This dude was putting on a I don't even know how he got away with all of this. This dude was putting on a police outfit. He was putting on a police uniform. He had the whole nine. He had the vest. He had the tags that say SWAT. Everything. And he was acting as if he was like security for the Salvation Army. Okay? The cops get word of this dude. They go out there, and this mug still, adamantly acting as if he's a cop. That he's a cop. He had a weapon on him, the whole nine. Okay? His car was decked out in patrol car detail. He had blue lights in his car. The whole motherfucking nine. And he wasn't no cop. How in the hell did he get a hold of all this stuff? Listen, this is what his MO was. This is what he was doing. He was dressed as a cop, acting as a cop. He even ran people off from a convenience store that the owner asked if he would run them off. He ran these people off the convenience store. Later on, went find these motherfuckers to ask them for drugs. Confiscating. This motherfucker was out there acting like he was a cop, confiscating drug addicts' drugs and letting them go. This is the world we live in right now. I want to know how the fuck he got a hold of all that equipment. He had equipment from... He even had a body cam. He said he don't turn on his body cam unless it's a big time like investigation thing, right? So they had him in the back of the car. The cop was talking to him, when they finally realized this guy wasn't no cop. They had him in the back of the car, and he's asking them shit like, okay, what happens now? Okay, and the dude's like, well, if you're a cop, you already know what happens now. And he's like, yeah, I know. I know that I go to the jail and that and that and that. He said, but I'm not familiar with what the judges in this area do to you. And he was like, well, if you're a cop, you know exactly what's going on. If you're a cop, you know that you're going to go in, we're going to book you, then you're going to wait to see a judge. He's going, yeah, I know all of that. I'm asking you, like, how are your judges around in this? How do your judges act in this area? He's saying shit like that to the cop. That he done been sitting there for an hour telling this cop that he was a real cop. Okay? That shit was fucking wild and crazy, y'all. And I forgot about it. I just wanted to come and tell y'all about it. Please look that shit up. Okay? I don't know what state it is. I can't remember. It's something... But there's a town called Edmond, okay? This dude was like 3 hours away, claiming that he was working off duty. He was working security off duty for this Salvation Army. Have you ever heard of any security even at a Salvation Army? I've never heard of it before, but anyway, that shit was funny. Y'all go look it up, okay? But it's crazy the links that these people will do. These people... this motherfucker looked like the police to the T. Everything that he had on was official. His entire outfit was official. And he had police detail on his car. Just saying. All right, y'all look that up, okay? Jason. I'll be glad when that shit right there is done with. Make me with that motherfucker all them years. That shit makes me sick. That he would be turned out that way. That he would turn out that way. It really does. But he is that way for sure. He's a douchebag. Narcissist. Tried to use the excuse when we was together. Tried to use the excuse that because he never had nothing growing up. That's why he's so fucking greedy. So greedy that to even keep my own money from me. Because he never had nothing growing up. Because his dad was a drunk. Whatever. Something mind. What? Mind of a narcissist? Mind of a psychopath? That's what I see. He's for sure that. Mind of... something about psych. Just say Gene. Jason's mind. Gene. Something playful. Plays. Something's replaying over and over in his mind. Yeah, I'm sure this motherfucker probably does probably feel guilt. He needs to, if he don't. But, person could be dying. Still don't make it right, what you did. Zach used... No, something making my stomach feel sick all of a sudden. Y'all give me a second. For some reason I feel sick. Just out of nowhere. Could be because of Jason. That's making my stomach turn. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a second. Turn this air conditioner on. Something got zapped. Oh no. All of a sudden I feel sick. Okay, I'm gonna push through it. I was feeling okay, and now all of a sudden, I pull these letters out, I start feeling sick as fuck. Just give me 2 seconds, y'all. Hold on. Plays mind. Plays mind. Jason plays mind. Telling you. Takes house. Man, I'm almost telling y'all, this motherfucker sold this house that me and him, we fixed up this house. I did most of the fucking work on it. No sooner than we got the fucking house fixed, this motherfucker pulled this fucking... Talking about that the man that we were buying the house from died of a heart attack and it wasn't on the wheel or some bullshit. So the bank took our house. He's so full of shit, man. God damn, he's so full of shit. This motherfucker is so full of shit, y'all. Took the car that he bought me He bought it for my birthday. I drove the motherfucker for 2 years. I handpicked that car. I handpicked it, picked it out myself. He took that motherfucker, left me with a shitty ass fucking truck that I hated from the get go. That when he bought it, he's gonna get caught. Mistaken. Jason mistaken. Alright, ooh. Paid out. Something paid out. Find you. Find you. Found you. Find you. Mistake. Find you. Mistake. Pals. Jan. I hear sirens, y'all. That's confirmation. Out of jail. Miss you. Out of jail. Find you. Find something out of jail. Find out of jail. Makes. Somebody made a mistake. Says they made a mistake in the past. Hand my house. Oh, somebody's about to go to jail for tax evasion or something to that effect. Claiming you on their taxes. Look. Somebody knows about this. This person family wasn't. Family hasn't asked. Something about an ID. Wasn't asked. Family wasn't asked. Something about a mask. Elon Musk is out here. Family wasn't asked. It said something about a panic. Okay. John. Something up in Arizona. Something about Arizona. Jay, I know Jay was something about a junkie. Okay. Pizza? A pizza? Oh yeah, he was a pizza junkie. Now what I know about pizza makes you kind of wonder. Family wasn't asked. Just you. Hold on, so I don't want to throw up. Kiss my ass. Kissed my family. Kissed my aunt. Howl, owl, private eye, there's no R. Kissed my aunt. The fuck? My cousin? Haunt my house. Haunted my... Kiss haunted my... my whole... family. How is Kiss? It's weird, I was wearing Kiss yesterday. And I saw Gene Simmons is Israeli. I was wearing this yesterday. Kiss haunted my house. Okay, fan. June, July. June and July. The last 6 months of the year. Lost my haunted list of my something unspoken. It keeps tickling in my throat, y'all. Something's unspoken. Stole list off my desk. Something was stolen off my desk. Stolen, lost, life, lost life, stole life, files were stolen from somebody's desk. Okay, stop. While, stop a while, like a serial killer. Stop some kind of stunts. This is money. The money, fast. Something was masked. It says masked. Money masked. Something was going on for a while. It says the law knew. The law knew. They knew. His name. They knew his name. Tony, Anthony. It says false ID. Kid. Whoa. Pizza. Man, false woman. Woman, false, kids. Somebody was what? Faking like these were her kids? Haunts. Y'all remember a long time ago I told y'all about a house they take these kids to, telling these kids they gonna take them to a magic show. And then they drug these kids during this magic show. Lee. What are you talking about? Kiss my aunt. My aunt. Kids use. Okay. Kids use. Kids use. Woman. And something about an aunt. Aunt. What are you saying? Half? Half woman? What do you mean? A wolf man? How do they use it? It's saying wolf man. Half. Like a hybrid. Haunt wolf man. Haunt kids. Wolfman haunts kids. Heads of us wants. We got Pike. So Albert Pike is the one made the Illuminati in the Americas. He was the one that created the Illuminati in the Americas. Amen. Options. Had options. Shady plans. Shady plot. Plus, we used kids. Use some kind of house. It's like Walmart. Something happening at Walmart? There's no R. I believe it. There's a sex ring up there at Walmart. The one in LaGrange anyway. Jazz. Spit out. Something spit out of somebody's mouth. Something split us up. Split us up. In Walmart? House. House of. Something about a haunted house. Sad. Somebody named Mike. Wants out of jail. I'm sure he does. Keys to my house. Keys to my house. It's saying something about keys. Safe house. Safe house. Paid up. split half. What? Splits half. Look at this. My spouse. Find mutual Tina, Anita, I don't know, Anita or Tina, find Tina in my house, find Tina. Use up, use USP, use up, saw. Something's final. Final end. Finish up. Finish up. Final end. Mouse. Finish up. Law, finish up. Are you saying Natalie? Natalie's that's the lady that got killed. Finish up Natalie's fatally dies. Shot up, shows up, DNA shows up, i.e. Y'all, man, it's got this crooked cop's name out here. That's a crooked cop. Push daily. Push what daily? Push daily. Family pushes daily. Trying to find out who killed Natalie. Was something JJ? Somebody pushes daily. The family pushes daily. There's something that was omitted from the notes, like it was placed somewhere else. I'm a Fed. Y'all know that the Feds and the CIA are the same thing. I'm a Fed. I love you. Adjust a few Just a few. It says pistol. Pistol. Opinions. Options. Similar. No sign. No, don't say. There's no G. Okay. Something simple. A few simple adjustments. Simply adjust a few. John. Join you. Hank. Hank sure is out here a lot. Zane. Nas. Join you. Hank, Nas. Zank. Cake. Rest. Unk. Got Unk out here. Join you. Simply adjust a few. Play a few. Emotions. There's only one O. Is emotion. DJ is Tank. Juan. I feel sick, like I'm gonna throw up. What? If I wait, I'm not. If I wait, I'm not. Play me to intuition. Play my intuition. False, fake. Why do I feel sick all of a sudden? Some safe. I said, hey, Mr. DJ, can you turn the music on? It said DJ up there. Sent you in. Sent you in. Sent me in. Hold on. Sent Ugh. Takes my house. Takes my house as an alias. Alias. Spied on. Spied on. My thank thank Juan. Juan got the same birthday as me. What? Wayne on side. What are you talking about? Lisa Wayne. Somebody said I do. Said I do. Stamped. AI. Stamped. Somebody sold my ID. Misled. Was misled on a kidnap. Kidnap a kid. This shit says missiles. Washington. Missiles on Washington. Take a missiles on Washington. Take up Indiana. What are you talking about? Indiana. Kind of makes up stuff. Something about stealing. Steals my new says Diana. Diane. Keep stuff. I don't. Puke. Somebody's gonna puke. and say John. John. Past deals. Paste and copy. Something about copy. Past deals. My past deals. Dina, Diana, ideas. Something is ideal. It says send. Like this. Man, I feel sick. Al, send. When twin was say souls. Soul send. My soul send. Open my safe. My safe was open. Pass on. Pass it on. Film. This is my name. Anna. Hannah. What about it? What about him? Shake my hand. Somebody wants to shake my hand. Shake my hand. Find my ID. Wants to shake my mind. Shake my hand. It says land. Land in my lap. Something was planned. If planned. If my plan shaked. It says Jones. So Natalie Jones is out here. Her name is out here. Tell you that crooked cop has everything to do with that. Made no sense. Wants to shake my hand. Made no sense or made sense. Jones. Unit. SWAT unit. It's saying SWAT unit. Or swapped units. It's ladies. It says lady and ladies. If lady shows up. Shows me. Lady shows me. Men, unit men. It says nanny out here. And Janny. Index card said Janice. Shows me up. Shows me up. If she shows me up. If lady shows me up. AKA. You saying me, motherfucker? Shows up. Lady Jean shows up. Jean's show. Jeans shows me. Shows me. Something about make plans. We can make plans. We got Susan. Susan. How Susan? Make. How Susan make me. Show Susan. Susan shows me. Shows up. Daily. Fake me. Some kind of suspect now. Ask. Something about a name. Ask name. Ask us. Names. Ask us our names. I know that one cop had a fucking name tag that had like symbols on it. It had like squares and triangles, and some of them were colored all the way in and some of them weren't. It didn't say a name on his badge. Messed up. Somebody messed up. Names. Folks. Walk up. Daily. It says Danny. Danny is... Man, this say his whole fucking name. This says Danny Pike. Famous. He was famous. Has unit. I don't understand. Mike was his family. Says something about stalk. Talk or stalk. Stalks us. Stalks us. Family. Most of his family hates him. I swear it says that. Most of his family. It's saying most of his family hates him. Why? It says it. All of it. They hate him. Why do they hate him? Something about the fates. So fates. I love you. Wow. Something spun my mind. My mind was spun. It says amazed me. It amazed me. Hide myself. Hide myself. Hid myself. Down, ups and downs. It says ups and downs. Paid my dues. Paid my dues. Flat 2. Paid a lot of dues. Something about my son. Like their son was being abused and they took the brunt. It's like the son was being abused. Tino used my my ID said his won't says his won't open open the jail. His ID won't open something. Used my ID. Said his won't open. It says my fault. My fault. Something was my fault. Myself. This my fault. You won. This my fault. You win. Said you win. You win. Leap. Heal. Says heals me, my aunt. Something about junk. My aunt's junk haunts me. My aunt haunts me. Plan. My aunt's plan haunts me. We got Paul out here. Who the fuck is the aunt, man? Amy? Amy. You got Sam. Same ID. How can it be? Same as you. I same as you. Ideas. Twin flames. That's all out here. As twin flames. Said you hide a I don't know, identity. That shit's irritating me. Hide identity. Hide identity. Wish I would. Wish I would. Wish I would have had said, let's talk, let's walk, let's talk, let me talk. My mind was out. Flaked out. My mind was flaked out. Aunt Faye, Aunt Kay. Open false hope. Was false hope. My mind is haunted. Something about a kiss. Luna, that's the moon. Saw safety. Safety was always on my mind. Quit. You was always on my mind. You was always on my mind. Something about a fantasy. Life is just a fantasy. Can you live this fantasy life? Dun it. Life is just a fantasy. Can you... What? Fantasy Island? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm on Fantasy Island? What the fuck and fucking flip, man? Phone was taken. Phone was taken. My phone was taken. I'm in jail. Fantasy Island, what the fuck? says Mona Lisa. Fantasy, Mona Lisa, and Phil. Mona Lisa and Phil. Okay, let me tell you something about the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, you can't tell that bitch smiling if she's frowning and what she's doing. She just sitting there. And she's a mystery. We don't know who the fuck she really is. Let me tell you this too. Mona Lisa is the #1 most copied masterpiece of all time. The Mona Lisa. And it was stolen several times. Several times. This Mona Lisa's been stolen. But it's the most copied work of art ever in history. What the hell? This live is gonna end 1 minute. Please restart again. What the fuck is that, y'all? What is that? What is that? Y'all know how long, Joe? Did you see when that message popped up? Did you see that when that notification message popped up? This live, this is what it says. I've never seen this before. This is a first for me, y'all. It's been on for more than a minute, huh? Why does it say that? I've never seen that ever. I've never seen no kind of notification pop up in my live videos. Like, what was I talking about that it would say that? This live is going to end in 1 minute. Please restart again. It's really weird. Can you click on it, Joe? I mean, like, to see if it's a channel. When I click on it, it just shows whether or not I want to hide them or what. And it didn't do nothing? That's pretty strange. Have y'all ever seen that before in any video that y'all have ever seen? I've never. I mean, that's a legitimate bell notification on there too. That's what it looks like. I haven't said nothing that would... It just says block or report. We're gonna block them. Fuck them. Fuck them. They don't mean shit to me. Actually, I'm gonna report them as what I don't understand what this is. Misinformation. Okay, we're reporting you. This comment is no longer visible to anyone. It says that the comment's not even visible. I see it plainly right there. No other options. It won't even let me take it off. I never in my whole life seen that. That's wild. Let's see if it'll let me completely just remove it. Oh, there it goes. It said it was no longer visible when I tried to remove it a second ago. It said it was no longer visible. Apparently, that is a actual page named notifications. People kill me, boy. What? That people go to great lengths to be trolls. I never seen that shit before in my life. Have you ever seen that on a live video? That's weird, ain't it? Yeah, I removed it. I tried to remove it. It wouldn't remove. It said that it was already removed. And then I hit remove again and it went away. So that is an actual someone's profile named notifications. I'm blown away. It says Wanda. I don't know why it says Mona Lisa. Feels something about heels. New kind. It says new kind. It says alien. On everything. It says new kind and it says alien. Fantasy Island. Oh, aliens. It says new kind. What's that mean? Fantasy. Not fantasy. No fantasy. This is real. White. Whip. Mad whip. Lazy. It says KKK out here. What in the fuck? JJZZUU KKK plus KKK. Something equals. Rest. Made me whip. It says no idea who they want. It says something about a lady. It says Atlanta. What the fuck? Have they looked on a Atlanta fan? No idea. Has no idea at Atlanta. That says Natalie. Something about information. The FBI inform my family. This is an atlas. Something about a map. Mini atlas. Mini atlas. In flames. In flames. What's in flames? Said. No one said anyone something at flames. Wow, plane in flames. There's a plane. Paint new. anyone in wants anyone in play to play me in on it. Plenty said, somebody, I'm famous. Something about you being famous. Plenty said, I famous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wants to thank you. Wants to thank you. So use my keys. Oh, okay, I'm putting them up. I'm putting them up. Poison us. Poison us. Something about a plead. A plead. Poses. I don't know. It says a nanny. Poses as a nanny. Find fault. Find fault. I find fault. Something about timed. Timed us. Flaws. Ha ha. Has flaws. Plan has flaws. Why does it say nanny's money? It says nanny's money. Must. Wait. About the timing. So put us in. So put us in a safe house. Wants to put us in safe house. Until we find kids. Stop using my name. Stop use my name. The law? The law using my name? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Stop using my name now. Used my name to sell my house. Aunt used my name to sell my house. It says Satan. Satan on my window. On my land. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Used my name to flip it. Just put in-laws. In-laws. Just put. Just paid. Oh, no, stays on my land. Stays on my land. now stays on my land as family. Stand up. My in-laws. What? On stand up in-laws, it says wife. My wife has my in-laws. Amazed. Some type of an illusion in fantasy. Finish my Sheila? It says shield. Sheila. Shield. Something about shield and stand up on my own land. She is loud. She is loud. Give a fuck. I'll be loud too. Puts it in a pile. Puts it in a pile. Puts it in a file. She filed. She filed. It says something about a shield, y'all. Filed on. Puts on stand. Puts man on stand. Lady on stand. Woman. Nasty. Has nasty fetish. Someone has a nasty fetish. Man. Sad. Sad. Oh my God, man. Slander my. Something alone. I alone. I. Insane? Insane fetish. Owl. On my lady. Someone has an insane fetish on my lady. It says on my son. Lady, son, Ian. Ethan, Ian. I gotta put that up for a second. Hold on, just give me a minute. God dog, y'all. If this is resonating with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Satan put me something about the sound of loud sound of saying piano. Play piano. Unused. Wash up daily. It says fetus. Fetus. I don't know. It says, I was a fan until my aunt I don't know. It's talking about Janice without the C. It's saying it like this. Y'all remember I told y'all something about Jupiter? How Jupiter's out there. Solar flares, solar sun. Soul. Something about somebody sold their soul. God dog. It says Dean. It says E.T. alien. Find alien. Ah, shit. I don't. Fucking notes. Paint my lady. Slow, low. Fentanyl. Something was fentanyl. Used fentanyl. On some lady. On Judy. There's hyper. Hyped me up. Hyped us up. The fentanyl. Judy, Mike, Dan, Danny, DNA, Jean, Jane, Janice, Pat, Natalie, Ethan, Jason, Jay, Wayne. There's so many fucking names. Hold my peace. Disc. Side disc. Won't let me help. Won't let me help any. It says law on my side. Faith. Says something about a fountain. Faith up. Something about January. It says Jan. Somebody, y'all know Jan? That sounds like a nickname to me. Then it says something about excuses. It says use KKK. This was something racial, apparently. Like they killed a kid and put him in a pond? I don't understand. It's saying that. It says it. Pond or a lake. Lakeside, on my side, on lakeside, in a pond. Filmed it. Filmed it. Saw on film. Something about make it up. Someone thought you made it up. This it says as deputy. Deputy. There's not deputies. It's only one. Deputy make whole thing. I don't know. Mistake. Misuse a. Someone's misused their power here, y'all. Wish son would fess up. Someone's son. Wish son would fess up. My mind so insane, something so insane, downstairs, no, steps, down steps, push down steps. Pushed down steps. Someone pushed a kid down steps. Man, what the fuck, man? I miss you. Oh my God. It says I miss you. Say it. Say it now. Say it now. Think. Think, lady. Youth is so lazy. I don't know. It's saying something about owning your house. It says lease. It says something. I don't know. We got Florida. Tino. Stand down. Stay in safe house. It's saying safe house. I'm putting it up. Fucking soap opera. Should we say soap opera? Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you. Something passed on to passed on to you. ESP. I swear it says it. It says something about Xmas. I owe you most. I owe you most something, and it says half. We got ideas. Send. Yeah, we all sin. Y'all, if y'all see something else here, y'all please leave something down in the comments. I ask y'all all the time to, I know y'all see other shit in these fucking letters that I don't see. And Stacy's the only one that does it. Stacy's the only one that will put stuff that she sees in the letters on the comments. So y'all put something in the letters. Something about the zone, Mike's zone, John. There's a lot of names out here. I was just kidding. Show Something about something's unshown, unshown, unknown, unknown is unknown. Sun is unknown. Who is who I am? It's unknown who I am, it says. What it says. Why are you asking that? I got my phone plugged in. It was ready to die, but I plugged it in. Why you ask that, Joe? Why you ask that? Was it making some kind of noise or something? Because I know that, like, when I do the readings like this, you know, y'all, I watch my videos after I get done. And when I do the readings like this, sometimes when I watch the videos, it has, like, a lot of interference sounding in it. But there's no, like, I don't hear it here. But when I rewatch the videos, the red light is blinking. Where? There's no red lights. Nowhere on mine. Nowhere. What do you mean? What red light? What red light is blinking? That's mind-blowing. I've never seen notification and all that stuff. Where's the red light at? I don't see one at all. Like, I don't see no kind of red light nowhere on my phone. Nowhere. Only thing red on this channel is it says live. That's red. Nothing else. There's nothing else red at all. That's weird. Ain't got nothing like that. That's crazy. Am I being, like, flagged or something by the FBI? Oh, Cash Patel? Just his name's a joke, y'all. I'm sorry. This shit makes me want to fucking laugh. You know how many... Okay, I worked as a damn telemarketer at one time. You know, let me tell you, most two common names I fucking seen on the fucking list. NGN for some reason. That's a big popular name. NGN and Patel. Them two names. That's fucking funny. What was that dude calling Peter Thiel? He was calling him patronic or something like that. He was calling him something like that. It sounded like he was saying Peter Thiel though. But he was calling him a name like something like that. It was funny. I don't know, that's funny though. Cash Patel is over our FBI. Y'all, how much faith do y'all have in that man? Does he seem like somebody that you should, like, trust, or that you can even believe anything he says? I don't know. That just seems like they put a fucking cartoon character in as head of the FBI. I mean, I know why they did it, because they can control him. They can make him go do what they want him to go do. Go over there and fire all them people over there in Arizona so they won't be able to have all that experience, and all the new, inexperienced players will be trying to investigate that shit. And in the meantime, go on and have that shit concreted over so there's no evidence whatsoever of the evidence that's not there. That the evidence that's not there won't be discovered. That's just something else right there, boy. Whew, that's something else. Huh. Yeah, mine's been acting really crazy. What the hell? I want to know what the hell's blinking. Now I want to go check it out. Let me read this. It says, Queen Bee, page 103. She wondered, honestly, if she was hallucinating. It says, quote, are you in some manner afflicted? You are a witch kind? You may as well rest your neck on the block. That's what it says. She wondered honestly if she was hallucinating. Are you in some kind of manner afflicted? Are you witch kind? You may as well rest your neck on the block. This man, they say, he seeks only women. You cannot possibly be so naive. You know what I be thinking. You know what I be thinking. I be thinking these men don't care if a witch is a witch. They just like getting stiff on the screams of women. Strange sport, if you ask me, so be it. Cecilia inhaled through her nose slowly and deliberately. They may be so, but if there's one thing the church hates more than women, it's the poor. Think on it, Popper. Who will they believe, a rich lady or a poor man? I suppose we'll soon see. Let me go, Popper. It says, alas, footsteps, and then more footsteps, stomped down the ladder into the cellar. Her shot at escape might have slipped away while she was talking to this warlock buffoon. She craned her neck as far as it would go to see two further men enter the grimy cellar. The first one was more powerful than the second. The high priest assumed, this must be the high priest, she assumed. He was tall, gaunt man, with thin hair and thinner skin. There was something of an eel about him. E-E-L. Why did you ungag her, for fuck's sake? It didn't work, Popper said, shamefaced. Don't matter, I got some white sorbus off the gong farmer. White sorbus. It says Cecilia bristled. Her cruel Aunt Marina had force-fed her the powder as she kept her gifts at bay. So white sorbus will dim your gifts. It says the effects was almost instantaneous, and too much could even kill her. Stop, she said as the man came closer. He stopped. She could hold him back, at least temporarily. Dick, throttle the cunt, the high priest told his young companion. She won't be so strong-willed then. Listen to me. If you turn me over to the king, you sign your own death warrant, don't you see? The high priest, Roderick was his name, smiled with stumpy little teeth. Doubt if he even knows about us warlocks. Doubt he even cares. You know, across the channel, King Francis has a cabal of warlocks doing his biddings. What if we offer our services to Henry, eh? If she was going to act, it had to be now. She couldn't enchant all three men at once. She couldn't risk splitting the beams and burying them all. She quieted her noisy inner voice and listened. She was a witch, and of all the nature was at her disposal. Roderick examined his bottle of sorbus. Now how does this work then? She just eats it? Cecilia let her mind roam, weave through the walls, the floorboards, the pipes. Help was everywhere if she knew where to seek it. Listen, can you hear them? She asked. The men looked at each other. What's she talking about? Shut her up. Samuel Popper seized hold of her hair and jaw. Emboldened now by his pack, he returned from the hunt. You're not listening, she hissed. Roderick shushed them all, then they heard. From within the wall, scuttling, scratching, sniffling. What is that? This is where all the rats. We read that part the other day, where she summoned all the rats, and the rats came out and freed her. They freed her because she has all the powers of nature at her disposal. Okay, they got her locked down in a grimy cellar, and she's summoning the rats of the castle. Y'all remember that, right? She's summoning the rats of the castle, okay? It said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when I said that. Something's leading up to. I'm telling you. And they have no idea. They have no idea that all these rats are about to fucking come out and flip them out. They won't hurt her, though, at all. They'll only hurt, the enemy or whoever's trying to harm her. But, yeah, Something about you knowing that you have all the powers of nature at your disposal. Because, I told y'all, plasma is God. The plasma is God. You speak to God, ask and you shall receive. You need help. You need some type of guard or something. Call upon God. You have everything you need at your disposal. Tools left and right, everywhere. God leaves these tools out for you to use on a regular basis, okay? Oh, it might have did. Maybe. I don't give a damn. I don't care. There's all kinds of shit that raises red flags on this YouTube, whatever. I don't care. It's all good. I still don't understand. I wouldn't even be able to begin to find the red light anywhere. Like, I guess it'll be on, I guess I can look on, like, someone else's live and see if there's a red light on it. There's no red light at all. Nowhere on my channel. Nowhere. That's weird. Anyway, it says, walk in the light. John. Page 1321. Apparently, John 12 is long as crap. Okay, John 12:42, walk in the light. Nevertheless, even among the rulers, many believed in him. But because the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. These people were afraid of being shunned for believing in Jesus. Okay? They were afraid to be shunned or what have you for their beliefs. It says, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. Okay? It says, then Jesus cried out and said, he who believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And he who believes in me sees him who sent me. I have come as a light into the world, and that whosoever believes in me should not abide in darkness. And if anyone hears my words and does not believe, I do not judge them. For I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. He who rejects me and does not receive my words has that which judges him. The word that I have spoken will judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me gave me a commandment, what I should say, and what I should speak. And now that his command is everlasting life, therefore, whatever I speak, just as the Father has told me, so I speak it. And then Jesus washes the disciples' feet. That's crazy because right before I started this reading, it was talking about an abomination against the Holy Spirit is to say the Lord said and then tell a lie. That's an abomination against the Holy Spirit. Make the Holy Spirit grieve from you and will leave your vessel. Will leave you. You'll be an empty vessel. You understand? So, do not mix the words of the Lord. Don't mix them, okay? Speak what the Lord said. Don't mix the words. Don't take out or add to, okay? Because that's it. It's saying that that's an abomination against the Holy Spirit. Have you ever heard, don't grieve the Holy Spirit? Like, make promises to God that if you'll da-da-da, I'll stop, da-da-da, that kind of shit. I'm sure we've all done it before. Especially in sacrificial prayers of, like, you don't want somebody that's sick to die. If you don't let them die, I'll blah, blah, blah. Those are things that test the Holy Spirit. You understand? Like, you're testing the Holy Spirit. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to test the Holy Spirit. You don't want him to leave you. You don't want him to leave you on your own and leave you empty. Okay? You'll always, from then that point on, be seeking fulfillment in something, okay? I'm telling you, you don't want to grieve the Holy Spirit. And to speak saying the Lord said and then tell a lie, or the Lord told me and then tell a lie, or to speak in that manner is to grieve the Holy Spirit. It's like an abomination to the Holy Spirit. Okay? So be careful with your words. I done told y'all a zillion billion times. Okay, so that just triggered me. I don't know if y'all been seeing or feeling it or what. There is a thinness to the veil a lot lately. And I've been so exhausted. I don't understand. But I be seeing the movements and everything. I am here alone in this apartment. I be seeing the movements. I be seeing them trying to move in my television when it's off. I be seeing them trying to move in the mirrors when they're off. I mean, when I'm just sitting here with nothing on. I rarely use my television. Especially when baby's not here. And I'll be sitting here like talking to y'all or whatever, or watching something on YouTube or something, and I can see them moving. Like I can see them moving in the darkness behind in my television. But my television has been blessed. There's have a key on it through my DNA. That's weird though. I was sitting here about to pull out one of these, and I could see something moving right there around the door frame. Like I could see the ether like moving around right there around the door frame. But somebody did die in this apartment, so I mean I ain't surprised, and it don't scare me not one bit, because ghosts can't do shit to you. Just saying. I mean, that's a residual energy. But something to do with the veil being thinned. The veil's thinned. I see little sparkly lights. Like I'll be sitting here like this, and I'll be, talking to y'all or what have you, and I'll see these sparkly lights just start out of nowhere, out of my peripheral. There's sparkly lights show up. Weird. I don't know. Y'all can feel it too. I'm sure. Have y'all been seeing these? There's movement. It's like I see movement. Like I'm seeing something through this strange shit too. Like them sparkly lights look like a portal trying to appear. And they keep like kind of showing up in the same spot, like over here. Just in the middle of the air. They're not like on the wall or on the door or nothing. It's like sparkly lights right there in the mist, in the mid-air. And then they go away when I look directly at them. Like I can be sitting here like this, I see them sparkling, and I look like that, and they disappear. Y'all take it what resonates. If that's been happening to y'all and y'all resonate with that, please leave something down in the comments, your experience about that. Because I damn sure been seeing, like, seems like something walking past real fast and shit inside of my apartment. Okay? I'm trying to recollect if I've seen it before, but I don't remember. It's like something come through the mirror or something. I ain't scared, so. But if y'all had an experience such as that, y'all please let me know, okay, your encounters with this. It's like the veil is spin. Take it what resonates. It says one day when you least expect it. Serendipity, baby. 24444, y'all. One day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart that you're going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved it. This whole reading, that right there, perfectly coincides. Okay, expect to be surprised. Expect to be surprised. It's never too late to start over. If you trust the magic of new beginnings, they're waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Relax and just trust. Take it what resonates, collective. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the channel or donate to Miss Jean Bean, because I can use your help. It's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, final earth. My Bible speaks of God coming to the earth. That's the new earth. So, is there a finality in eternity? Not that I know of. I'm just saying, I've never heard of a finality in eternity. Because when it's all said and done, God's going to exist on the new earth with us. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. I pray that everybody has a wonderful day. See the light in others, okay? Notice the signs. Notice, okay? And have faith, okay? Because something's going to come out of clear blue sky. Just and change everything. In the flesh, there's an ending, right? But the earth will be still here in the flesh. The earth's still going to be here in the flesh. God's going to come down here and live on it with us. No. We're not all going to be in spirit. I'm telling you, read it. Read it again. Read it again. It's not what it says. It says, it doesn't say that. Doesn't say that God's going to... So then why would we even be on earth then? If it's all going to be in spirit, why not just all in heaven? That ain't what it says. It says that God's going to live on this earth with us. Don't say nothing about his spirit. It don't say nothing about spirit. It says God is going to live on the earth with us in the new earth. It's going to become the new earth. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Joe, but that's not what it says. Who are you? Who are you? What are you fucking talking about? Who the fuck are you? And what are you talking about? Are you just venting or what? You better fucking clear your fucking damn little comment up or you got out of here, motherfucker. I don't give a damn. Forever blocked. It's never gonna happen. Gross. Cycle closed. Oh, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. But it's not closed. Or you wouldn't be still talking about it. That's energy. That cycle's not closed, sweetheart. It's still open. Or you wouldn't even be talking about it. You understand? Yeah, he's an idiot. And you wouldn't be putting so much powerful energy into it. I mean, you got a lot of, like, we're going to say envy and jealousy pouring out of your statement that you wrote there. I see you. You got a lot of... There's a lot of powerful energy pouring out of that statement, okay? You must still got some type of attachment or hanging on or something. Just saying. So something ain't over. It ain't done till it's done. It ain't over till it's done. Okay? You can argue about it. You can get angry. You can buck up or whatever. But there's still an attachment, especially with that statement right there. That's a lot of powerful energy in that statement that you made. I see you. Do you see it, Joe? Is that not powerful energy right there? Don't that sound like feelings? If it's so done, if it's so done, what the hell are you crying for? If it's so done. Just say it. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay golden, Pony Boy, and I will see you on the flip side.